Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the American League, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. 1 away.
Batting second.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Batting third.
Here's Corey Seager. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Corey Seager.
From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Now it's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Mike Trout stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
The 0-2 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. To second for one. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the one.
Batting fifth from the Boston Red Sox.
Stepping in,
Third
Jose
baseman.
Ramirez. Past
Jose
battles with Scherzer.
Ramirez.
1 for 6. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A little bouncer. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts coming on, but this will land out there just foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike one. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Third from the Washington Nationals. Right
this one's
fielder.
flared out toward left. Benintendi is over. 1 out.
Batting fourth.
At the plate,
From
Freddie
the Atlanta
Freeman.
Braves,
He'll get to take his first
designated
cuts
hitter,
here. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Ready with the 1-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Runner at second here with one man out. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Stepping into the box, Daniel Murphy. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Now a long throw home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Striding into the box, Ryan Braun. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-1 on its way. Found a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for the American League.
So digging in now, Christian Yelich. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Now the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Braun is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first down.
Batting seventh from the
Evan
Houston
Gaddis
Astros.
now standing in.
Catcher, Evan Gaddis.
Now here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this one's in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Up with it, Realmuto. And he makes the throw to first. Gaddis is retired. Two down now.
From the Boston Red Sox,
The left-handed hitting
left
Andrew
fielder,
Benintendi stands in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Hanley Ramirez would be next. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Braun, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Hanley Ramirez. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning, so you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
A.J. Pollock.
And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Strike called, 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. The tag put down by Altuve, and he is out at second base. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, JT Realmuto. And he puts it on the ground to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit.
Now batting,
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Trey Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 2 out with the man at first. Now a ball hit hard towards center, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. NL leaves 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Clayton Kershaw, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Digging in now, Jose Altuve. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, 6 for 15.
Jose Altuve.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the 3rd. Turning for second is Altuve. Around second now and headed for 3rd. The relay throw, and Altuve is into 3rd base with a triple.
Talk about auspicious beginnings. That's the way to start an inning, folks. Drives it into the gap at right center, and you see when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score from 3rd with no outs.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. Runner at 3rd here, nobody out. A little bit outside. 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and they are on the board as the run scores from 3rd to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Boy, he got himself on a good hitter's count and hit that changeup. Maybe he had a good scouting report that he tries to pitch backwards. Going to throw off-speed pitches in fastball counts and fastballs into breaking ball count.
Corey Seager will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, 3 for 15. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Kershaw now on 1-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch out, nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, Matt, this looks like it's going to be some kind of offense. That's the 9th hit between the 2 teams with that single right there. Man, are we watching an offensive outburst in just 3 innings so far.
In is Christian Yelich as he sends it on the ground to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. First pitch of the at-bat. Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Seager throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Right fielder number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike there. 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Swing and the bat splinters as this is hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Freeman. First time up, he went down looking. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. NL down in order. Zach Greinke, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
21, Zach Greinke.
Evan Gattis now standing in. Career line against Greinke. Just a 1 for 9.
Number 11.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Career line against Greinke. 9 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. In the dirt here. One and one. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Turner gloves it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Kendall Graveman is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
American League, number 49, Kendall Graveman.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball. Strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Ryan Braun comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. The 0-1 bounced weakly near the plate. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Up next for the National League, third baseman
Travis Shaw is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock bats here after the 2-out success.
Center fielder, A.J.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. There is Altuve. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. That's in there, base hit. Long throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A A great throw. National Leaguers strand. Zach Godley, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Zach Godley.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pollock racing back at the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. The throw. Got
him. Leading off
Jason Hamill, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the American League, number 39, Jason Hamill.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44.
Digging in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. This one's down to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Bryce Harper comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. No hits to this point. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman, career numbers against Jason Hamill. He's gone 5 for 13. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on.
Now
Chase Anderson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Chase Anderson.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Aaron Judge will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
For the American League.
Ready for another chance? Evan Gattis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill. Sergio Romo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
And this is low, ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Now batting. Third
Digging
baseman.
in to try it again, Travis Shaw. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
That misses, 1-2.
Well, he wanted that one, and he probably should have got it, but his stuff is so good right now. You just throw another one, put it right back on the corner again.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Center fielder.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for the Nationals. Brad Hand is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52. Brad.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Nelson Cruz will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Nelson Cruz.
Hit hard to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Corey Guerin takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Joe Mauer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Joe Mauer.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Oh, man, that's a scary one for an infielder. I'm sure he would have loved to make that play, but I think he's still got to be happy just to have all of his team.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He swings and grounds it to short. A step on the bag for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nelson Cruz will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Joe Mauer will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out. Eric Ibar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Alex Colomé takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Michael Franco will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men. Eric Ibar will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Wade Davis has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
This change for the National League.
Mookie Betts is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Justin Upton is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Justin Upton.
Oh, 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's gone 2 for 6. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Corey Seager.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Three and 0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. And Trout has himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Justin Upton will stick around as he'll take over in right field. J.D. Martinez is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Ken Giles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. DJ LeMahieu will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 1-1, here it is. There he goes. Line to the right side. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? Number 17 will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Giles sets. Here's the 0-1. Scorched to third. And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 2 for 4. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 1-1. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Martinez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
A.J. Pollock is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
JT Realmuto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pick.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with a 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Now
Blake
pitching for
Parker
the American
trots
League.
in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Parker.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Eric Ibar is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. Matt Carpenter will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. A.J. Ramos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
This change for the National League.
Evan Gattis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
17. This change for the National League. Now playing second base.
1-0 count. Here it is.
DJ.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Ibar has it.
13. Matt.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Martinez. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I could get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire. He catches one and maybe gets him going, hits the ball in the seats, and now all of a sudden everybody gets rolling.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Nelson Cruz is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Jose Abreu will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Here's a swing and a miss, and now the American League's down to its final strike. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he holds on, and the ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Corey Kluber.